So it's $5 to come in, and then we have raffle tickets, there's merchandise, there's actually things later on. Take care of that. I don't want to be shredded How do I check? Don't worry, you say so. Darling, how can I not? You get a watermelon in there. How can I not trust your face like that? It was really strong. Yeah, it wasn't raining, it was just flooded. Oh, was it? Seeping up from below rather than dripping on me from above. We have Elaine's beautiful Palestinian something else.
No, I didn't do anything ahead. I did nothing ahead.
That's all right, so it's fine.
Okay. Can I give you cash?
Yes.
Okay. Here. There you go. That is for myself and a child.
Okay, that's more than enough for
Yep,
yourself and
that's
a child.
fine. Yep.
Is that a donation?
Yep.
Would you like some raffle tickets?
I feel like I don't know if I have one of those t-shirts, if I should buy a t-shirt.
Okay, all right. So the t-shirts
How
are
thick are they?
$10.
My name is Hayley, and we're still in our pre-program. We're going to welcome to the stage the Pals of Palestine to warm us up with a song. Please give it up for Pals of Palestine. On this wonderful rainy Thursday evening to Rythmn for Palestine fundraiser event. We want to thank our wonderful venue, Bon Bon Lai and Irina, for giving us this beautiful space to use for our performances, and our guests. Can we please give it up for our wonderful venue and hosts?
And tonight's programs, we hope it's to be simple yet powerful. And we have CPS who are organizing this event with a lot of generous volunteers. I'm not going to say much on that, but I'm going to invite one of the CPS members to talk about who is CPS and why are we raising these funds for. Gaza. Aziz.
Hi everyone. I'm going to keep this short. They told me I only have 1 minute. CPS is a group of people here who see what happens in Palestine and are not happy about it. So we just got to meet, know each other, and organize these small events here and there to try to help with the situation and help people also here to cope and deal with this very traumatizing set of events that are happening there. Just to touch on another thing, which is the fundraiser. All the money that we collect here goes directly to Palestine through a network of people we connect with in Gaza who help us get this money to people who need it, be it through direct donations to family in need, or through preparing food packages. But for this event, we will prepare meals because now the situation in Gaza is extreme. And a famine has been declared, and everyone is food insecure. So in Gaza, if you want to find people in need, you just go outside your home, if you have a home.
Your ticket that you already bought is already a donation that goes directly into the hands of people who need it. But there are other ways you can make a contribution tonight. We are running a raffle. You can buy raffle tickets from our raffle team out the front there. And there's some prizes. There'll be 2 draws for the raffle tonight. We're also going to have a charity auction. And without further ado, we want to welcome our first performer for the main program. This is a writer and publisher at Campo Mirror Editions and a talented poet. Please welcome Pehn.
And I'm gonna also read two poems that is written by in English. One is sent by an artist friend based in Syria, and another one is written by myself. So the first two are read in Khmer, and the last two will read in English. ក្នុងពិភពលោករបស់អ្នកមានតែសេរីភាពនៃពន្លឺនៅក្នុងលោកីយខ្ញុំវិញមានត្រឹមតែការដេញចាប់ស្រមោលដល់ទីកន្លែងមួយយើងទាំងពីរនឹងរលត់រលាយកំណាព្យដ៏ពិរោះបំផុតក្នុងលោកក៏លែងមានអ្នកលើកមកនិយាយនៅទីកន្លែងមួយនោះអ្នកចាប់ផ្ដើមបន្លឺស្រែកប្រាប់នៅសំឡេងខ្សឹបនៃជីវិតរីឯរូបខ្ញុំវិញនឹកដល់នៅទីបញ្ចប់ Blood spills like wine endless suffering human life is reduced to ashes My village is quiet as if at peace sorrows but not heavy silence prevails no agony only is as though untouched by distress Is it because we lack the nowhere to be found crying, smiling, or breathing anymore? I'm gone. Yet this sin is here to haunt all those people who are still breathing. Compassion isn't here. So going is better for me anyways. Thank you.
My first piece is called The Sweets I Carry. I mentioned some things here that I just want to clarify. If you haven't heard her name, I talk about a little girl called Hind Rajab, who's 6 years old. And I mentioned a paramedic who was on the phone with her. I mentioned Al-Fatiha, which is like a Quran verse that usually we say when we're praying for people who have died, but also you say before you are passing away. Hi Miguel, thanks. Glad you can make it. This poem is called The Sweets That I Carry. In the Khmer tradition, in the early morning, women sprinkle sweets for children that have passed away. For the past 2 years, I have been sprinkling sweets wherever I go. I sprinkle one for Hind Rajab and her 15-year-old cousin Layan, who watched her family die in front of them. I sprinkle 335 sweets, one for each of the bullets fired at their car from 12 meters away. Their crime, being on the road, trying to leave, being born Palestinian, being born. I sprinkle one sweet for the Palestinian Red Cross operator who guides Hind through Al-Fatiha, her voice quivering like a guitar string, the standing wave in her voice, kneeling in grief. I sprinkle two for the paramedics, Yusuf al-Zaino and Ahmed al-Matoun, whose ambulance was bombed as they tried to reach Hind and her family. I sprinkle one for Rifat al-Arir, his crime, words. I sprinkle one for each of the 273 journalists killed, their crime, speech, images. I sprinkle one for Bisan every time she says, I am Bisan and I am still alive. I sprinkle two for Khalid Nabham and the soul of his soul, Reem, a smiling grandpa and his granddaughter on a tandem bike. I sprinkle one for Reem when she is killed. I sprinkle one for Khalid when he is killed. His crime, riding a bike, being Palestinian, being born. I now spend most of my time buying sweets. I no longer sprinkle them. They trickle out of my overstuffed backpack on the way to lunch. A stream trails out of my sleeves during a presentation. Someone asks me how my day is going. I hand them a bunch of sweets in silence. I have no more words, only sweets. In the library, I sprinkle one for international law, as I shelf all of her books into the fiction section. I sprinkle one for journalism next to her hospital bed as I watch her hands grip onto the number 45,000 for months, never letting it go. Her breath is a rusted harmonica she can't work out how to use. I sprinkle 1,000 for humanity when I visit her grave every morning. I sprinkle one every time I hear the words human shield. I sprinkle one for Al Ahli Hospital, for Shifa Hospital, for Al Nas Hospital, for the 66 doctors killed, their crime, healing, saving, being born Palestinian, being born in the supermarket. I leave a puddle of sweets around me. I leave a trail of sweets behind my bike as I head home. They get squashed under my tires. I now find it difficult to reach my front door. I wade through knee-high marshes of sweets. I can't open my front door, so I build a slide out of empty sweet wrappers so I can slide down the balcony. The sweets build till they reach the ceiling, and I stay there, kissing the last pocket of air left there. I am buried by the sweets I have sprinkled for every child, every mother, every father, every brother, every sister, every single one. I don't like sweets anymore. They have become so sour. Thank you.
Happened in Gaza, and not so many Khmer people talking about that on Facebook. I saw a kid that he speak very proudly in Arabic. I saw on Facebook the video live from, even the Facebook name I can't read because it's in Arabic, but I observed to the eye of that kid and I feel something, so I just want to write this poem for him. មេឃអើយមេឃធំសូមប្រណីធ្លាក់ភ្លៀងមកដីភ្លៀងអាហារជួសក្របកំភ្លើងផ្ដាច់សង្ខារមេឃអើយមេត្តាមកខ្ញុំឃ្លានណាស់មេឃខ្ញុំកុមារខ្ញុំព្រាត់ម៉ាក់ប៉ាបាត់ជំរកបើមេឃបានលឺសុំលៃលោកបងអល់បាយមកប្រងជីវិតខ្ញុំកុមារាកុមារីគ្មានកំឡើងអ្វីប៉ុនពងគិតតតាំងទីហ៊ានដែលគេគិតកំតិចជីវិតគូបាំងទេបាំងម៉ែខ្ញុំប៉ាខ្ញុំបងប្អូនខ្ញុំផ្ទះតូចផ្ទះធំរលំបាំងមេឃអើយខ្ញុំឃ្លានគ្មានអ្នកស្ម័គ្រសុំមេឃកុំដាក់ក្នុងបងវ៉ែខ្ញុំគ្មានទីពឹងអ្វីទៀតទេខ្ញុំដូចកូនគេដទៃដែរខ្ញុំឃ្លានណាស់មេឃឃ្លានស្ទើរតែស្លាប់ទៅតាមម៉ែប៉ាបងប្អូន My mother, father, brother and my sister all gone. Our house in ruin, our sky, I am starving. There is no one left to care for me. Do not turn your back. I have no refuge. No one run to me. Sorry, no one to run to. I am just a child, like all the others. And I am so hungry, Sky. So hungry. I am ready to follow them. my mother, my father, my brother, my sister into the ground.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I still believe we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I still believe we shall overcome someday. But all of this is gone for a reason you ignore. You're looking for something to do. Everything's already done. You're turning your head up and down. Why is there nothing to find? 'Cause enough is enough. We're getting sick to be treated as toys for your dirty hands.
Beautiful, Gabby. Thank you so much for lending your talents to us this evening. Wonderful. All right, so we're on to our second set of musicians for the first half. Please welcome Ali and Pervez.
I just want to say this one thing, right? I don't like genocide anywhere it is, anywhere in the world, because I'm always alone in my whole world before. Like, I saw a lot of dead people in front of myself, and when you saw someone else far away from you, I'm from Malaysia, so we heard a lot about Gaza. And today, in a sense, I didn't eat for whatever reason. I was like busy doing that, and now while I'm not eating, I was like thinking like people over there also not eating, but it's just so different from us. They cannot do any other thing other than running away and try to save their country. Nothing else.
short break. Around 5 minutes, there's going to be a quick break to keep us on schedule.
So please welcome Bong Sajani. Sajani.
Good evening, everyone. So I will be speaking about the genocide in Bangladesh tonight. So for those of you who are not aware yet, there was a genocide in Bangladesh in 1971. Around 3 million people. 3 million Bengalis died. And my mother and her family survived that genocide. But my mom lost one of her brothers. He was around 12 or 13, and his name was Shabdar. So today I'm going to read to you a letter that I wrote to that boy, who would have been my uncle. Dear Shabdar uncle, I've never met you, but I miss you. I know so little of your story. The details are few and far between, difficult to tease out, coaxed over the course of years from my mother and her sisters, blurred by time and grief and the desire to forget. That day, March 27, 1971, when the West Pakistani Army announced one of their so-called curfews as an excuse to set houses on fire in your Mohammadpur neighborhood. When your neighbor's home was burning down, and my mother said the sky looked red like blood, and panicking Bengalis all around you were being executed on sight. Your father said it was time to run, and you went to hide at the home out in Kuala Bagan, empty now, the tenants long gone, terror blowing them away like shadows in the wind. And because you had all fled on foot, with only the clothes on your backs and your racing hearts, your father and big brother doubled back to Mohammadpur for a few necessities, and your oldest sister sent you after them, just to get an extra pair of pants, since you could hardly walk in the torn, dirty lungi you had on. When you found them back at the old house, they told you to return to Kuala Bagan immediately, where it was safer. But the West Pakistanis had suddenly started another deadly curfew, preparing to kill any Bengali they found outside. And when your brother and your father made it back to Kuala Bagan, they realized that you hadn't. And then you never did. Please write and let us know that you're okay.
We have our final performance of the night. It's a multilinguistic, multicultural band created originally to support Palestinian families. You saw them already this evening warming up the show, and we're thrilled to catch their debut performance before they go global. I'd like you to welcome Roberto, Gabby, Jed, Hansley, Raf, Lola, and Fatima, better known as the Pals of Palestine.
This is a reggae band, so if you're feeling the music and you want to get up and kind of bob, you can. You're allowed to, so yeah.
Congratulations.
Now we're down to our very last prize of the evening.
2,121.
It's rigged.
Oh, and another winner.
Never win anything anyway.
So we have, as promised, we have an auction.
Auction!
So get out your checkbook. Because we have this beautiful painting to auction, which Miguel is going to share a bit about the artist and the provenance of this work.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming. The first piece, as Ellie is so skillfully showing you, is a painting from Josephine, a Filipino artist who used to live in Phnom Penh. And his original piece, he was exhibited in the Pehn for Palestine exhibition last year, composed with other pieces. And then the second piece is this original work from Funky. He's the main street artist in Cambodia. And he did this in response of a photo from a Palestinian photographer, photojournalist last year. And what he did as part of a project called Unmute, a project all around the world that focuses on making artworks about oppression, and now they are focusing on Palestine. So if you like to, so it's original work, he did it on purpose for the exhibition last year.
Thank you, Miguel. So we'll start with this beautiful piece by Josephine, and we're going to start our bids at $50.
$50 going.
We have anyone for $50? Remember, it's for a good cause. $50! Go on!
Beautiful shirt. It's size, I don't know.
It's an undefined size.
It's this big.
You can see Hayley modelling it right now. It fits Hayley. So if you think you're about Hayley's size and you would like to wear it, then go ahead. We're going to start the bids at $50. Oh, okay, 60, 65, okay, 70, anyone? Whoa, $70.
She's outbidding herself. She's outbidding herself. She's lost the plot.
Okay, do we hear 80 anywhere? $80 for the shirt? 80?
$80.
Okay. How about 90? Do we hear $90 anywhere?
90.
90! How about 100? Nice round number.
It was live painted in front of you. Come on.
100! Okay, how about 110?
105.
105? Okay, how about 110? 110 anywhere?
110.
Competition down the front.
110.
110. How about 115? 115 anywhere?
150.
Amazing.
130 anywhere in the room? Can't hear 135. Going once? Going twice? Sold!
It goes without saying, we'd like to thank all of our artists tonight who came and performed with us. We'd like to thank Scotty for warming up the show. Give it up for Scotty.
We also like to thank to our first port, Pehn.
After that, we had Fatima. Give it up for Fatima.
And our third part is Dear Chili.
Give it up for Chile.
Dear Chili.
Our Gabby. Please give a big round of applause for Gabby.
And then they will take a round of applause for Aligi and Pervez.
We then have the wonderful singing painter of Phnom Penh. Please give it up for Marisol.
And then amazing last poet, Shajani.
And not forgetting our band of the night, formed for the night, created, and we hope it's not the last we're going to hear from them. Please give it up for the Pals of Palestine.
We also like to thank to the venue and arena for hosting us tonight.
Yes, please give it up for Bong Bong Lai. The staff have been amazing, and the Cambodia Palestine Solidarity volunteer group who put this event together.
And our target's at $5,000 to humans.
And I think we're probably up to almost 4 already from tonight.
So please help us spread the word to reach 5K, 5 humans.
And thank you to you guys for coming out on a Thursday, on a school night. You've made a difference just by being here. And please carry on standing up, getting up, and hoping for a free Palestine.